Most people spend their careers looking forward to the day they can retire. But planning for retirement has become more and more challenging. Americans are living longer than ever, and for most, pension plans have become a thing of the past. Will they be able to maintain their lifestyles as they transition into their retirement years? According to Social Security, only 6% of Americans comfortably realize that goal.
The biggest challenge people face today when they go to retire is the fact that there are so few fixed guaranteed pensions anymore. See, it used to be that you could retire, you would know exactly how much you were going to receive each month, and if that was more than what your spending was, you knew that you were okay. Today, employers have passed that responsibility on to their employees, so when you retire, you leave with a lump sum of money in a 401k or a pension plan, and it's your job to determine first if you have enough money to support you for the rest of your life, and then second, how do you actually do it? My advice to someone who's worried about retirement is to first be very careful about who's influencing your thoughts. As sad as this is, statistics continue to show that 9 out of 10 Americans are not able to maintain their same standard of living in their retirement years. A statistic that we're working on changing. See, what we always have to remember is that for anyone other than the super wealthy, the whole concept of retirement, or being able to support yourself without working, has only been around for about 70 years. Before then, it didn't exist. People either worked until they passed away, or they lived with their extended families. So there's no long history on how to do this. There's no textbook. So it's no wonder people are having a difficult time with it.
As 10,000 baby boomers reach retirement age each and every day, they're entering what's known as the employment dependency threshold. They're transitioning from being dependent on their employment income to dependent on the money they've saved over the course of their careers. Retirement coaching expert Jack Phelps says that reaching the employment dependency threshold requires a major shift in mindset.
One of the biggest challenges in anyone's life is to go from working and receiving a paycheck and saving money your entire life to no longer receiving that paycheck. And to make matters worse, you have to begin spending the money you've taken your entire life to save. That just doesn't feel normal for anyone. When you've reached the employment dependency threshold in today's world, virtually all of those guarantees have now been stripped away. There are so many more variables that you have to consider, and so many more obstacles that are in your way to making good decisions. So a lot more planning and a lot more strategizing is no longer just a good idea, it's absolutely essential.
The key to success is figuring out just how dependent you are on your savings and the investment rate of return you need to earn to make your plan work. Making this critical calculation is the first step in creating a retirement blueprint that will guide you through your retirement years.
The key ingredient is taking the time to carefully calculate just how dependent you are on your retirement bucket. So just for an example, we have a 63-year-old couple, let's call them Charlie and Sarah. And let's assume that they have Social Security and a sizable monthly pension. Because of that sizable monthly pension, it's highly likely that Charlie and Sarah will not have to withdraw very much from their retirement bucket each month to supplement Social Security and that pension. On the other hand, though, if we have another 63-year-old couple who spends the exact same amount of money as Charlie and Sarah, but they don't have a pension, it's highly likely that they're much more dependent on that retirement bucket. And because of that, they have to treat and manage their retirement bucket much differently. So for example, they have to get a much better investment rate of return if they want their money to last.
Jack says that most retirees are simply not financially confident enough, and creating a custom-designed retirement blueprint based on your priorities is the only solution.
The biggest difference between those who maintain their lifestyle in their retirement years and those who don't is they simply discipline themselves to really know their numbers. They know exactly how much money is going to come in from their pension and Social Security. They have carefully calculated out exactly how much their life is going to cost, so they know just how dependent they are on their retirement bucket. This allows them to make objective, educated decisions that they can be comfortable with instead of making them by the seat of their pants.
Relax in your retirement. With more than 22 years' experience, Jack Phelps, known as the Relaxing Retirement Coach, helps his members take control of their finances and seamlessly transition into retirement. Jack's coaching program provides his members with the missing structure they need to confidently spend the money they've taken their entire lives to accumulate.
Over the last 22 years of studying and working hands-on with hundreds of couples, if there's one underlying truth that I have witnessed, it's that most people are just not financially confident enough at this stage in their lives. And that fear severely limits their lifestyle. And if you stop and think about it, all those years of diligently saving money are of no value to you unless you have the confidence to spend it. So our entire program is all about providing these couples with the missing structure that they need to bridge the gap so that they can confidently spend what they've taken their entire lives to save and ultimately live exactly the way they want to live.
Using a time-tested 7-step process, the Relaxing Retirement Coaching Program delivers a custom-designed retirement blueprint to help you develop and maintain the financial confidence you need to live your life on your terms. Jack works with a limited number of members to make sure everyone gets the attention they need.
Over the years, I have very carefully structured our program to provide an intimate, one-on-one retirement coaching relationship with constant attention to each and every detail that's necessary for our members to enjoy a relaxing retirement experience. Now, as you can imagine, that takes time. So because of my desire to maintain this intimate relationship and continue to meet with my relaxing retirement members as often as I do, I continue to strictly limit the number of new members that we accept each year.
Envisioning your retirement should be a joy, not a source of stress. Plan ahead with Jack Phelps, the Relaxing Retirement Coach. Call or visit us online at theretirementcoach.com.